G'day. Thanks for joining us here for a bonus episode of the Grey Man podcast. Today on the show, we've got Carole Haddad. Although not a military veteran, Carole's a veteran of life, and I've known her for about 15 years. She's a close friend. We initially met through personal training. I was her trainer, and we developed a friendship that's lasted all those years. You might know Carole from shows like My Mum, Your Dad, or as a hairdresser to the stars that's been on a number of TV appearances throughout the years. Great to chat to. She's a lot of fun. I hope you enjoy the podcast. If you're liking any of this merch, reach out, let me know, send me a DM, or jump on the website www.thegreyman.au and snag yourself some. And like always, if you could hit that subscribe button, you'll really help me grow the channel and get more eyes on it. I appreciate you guys. Cheers. Right, Carole, welcome.
Good morning.
Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me, seriously. I'm so excited.
No worries. Yeah, good to see you.
Thank you.
I've known you for a long time.
Very long time.
Yeah, not a veteran, but thought it was a bit of a special case of being a veteran of sorts, being a civilian in a war zone.
I'm definitely a special case. You know.
In so many ways.
Very.
Cool. So hairdresser to the stars currently, they call you.
Thank you.
Been on a few TV shows and
Thank you.
all that jazz.
Thank you.
And we met fucking over a decade ago doing personal...
A very long time. Personal trainer?
Personal training and
You were
boot
in the
camps and
army?
stuff.
Oh, no, you were in the Navy, weren't you?
Both, yeah.
Both. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah. So let's dig in and learn your life story.
Here we go.
Born in Lebanon.
Born in Lebanon, Beirut, 1965.
Yeah. Mum and dad.
And grew up, yes. I have mum and dad, and there's four of us kids, so there were six in the family. I grew up in a convent because through the war, my dad left. Obviously, some of them sort of went aboard to sort of pick up and start a new life, so that way they can bring their family. So he was a refugee, arrived in Australia. His family was here. And I went to a convent because mum had four kids, and to work, she had the two older ones, which were sort of self-sufficient. So the other two, which is myself and the younger one, went to a beautiful convent with nuns.
Do those two fucking words go together? Beautiful convent.
Beautiful convent. Carole and convent. See the CC. You got it? With the nuns.
What country was that?
Lebanon. Everything was Lebanon. So I was born and raised in Lebanon.
So for the first few years you lived with your mum and dad, and then your dad took off?
And then I went from the age of 4 to 15.
4 to 15 in a convent?
Yes.
Holy shit.
That's right. And of course, that's where your grounding is in, as a child. So
the formative years. Yeah.
Everything, yes, yeah. And so from there, my dad reappeared and said, right, come over, I've got your visas, you're coming to Australia.
Don't skip over the convent, fast forward.
You want to go to the convent?
4 to 15.
I met, I've got
11.
a great girl. Yeah, I was a mentor to this girl called Sylvie, right? She's over in Lebanon. And she came a bit later. So, they put the sort of senior ones to sort of mentor. So I was mentoring her. And, of course, it was so much alike, so much in so many ways. We mirror each other. But I understand her, and we formed this great relationship. Until this day, we're still in touch. How good is that? Yeah, it was really fun.
So which war was that back in, 69? So that's
79 I arrived in Australia, but prior to that I was...
When you went to the convent though, was 69?
I was head of drama and theatre. I perfected that. And my girlfriend was a singer, so she used to sing a lot. So part of our, when we put on theatres and that, so, we all took a role. And, you do a lot of praying in the convent. And the rest of the time we were running amok.
Were you always as loud and rambunctious as you are now?
You know me. I'm black or white, and I call a spade a spade. That's it.
You were like that back when you were a kid as well?
Always, always. I don't start a war, but I definitely finish it.
And what did the nuns think of that?
They're like, it's my personality. It's the way I am. I'm happy with who I am. I'm happy because for me, I like to speak my truth, and there's no filter, and you just say it how it is. Knock on my door, you're going to hear an answer. Other than that, you know me. Give me a cup, I'll give you 10 cups.
Was it like
Slap my face, slap you twice. You know what I mean? There's no in between with Carole.
Was it like the movies where the nuns get out the whips and stuff if you...
Oh, you do get
misbehave?
a belting when you're naughty. I never got a belting. My girlfriend did.
Oh, true.
But I was cheeky. But I was always the one to sort of plan things, and she executed them. So you know what I mean? We were definitely a team. We'd bounce off each other. I go, Sylvie, go do this, and she'll do it, right?
You're the mastermind. You're the mastermind.
The mastermind. Bravo. That definitely. God, we ran amok. I love those days. They were innocent days, yet it's part of who you are now, isn't it? Doesn't it? It shapes you for who you are.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
And what was going on in Lebanon at the time?
War.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Then
was
the
that
war
with
started
Israel,
really,
or?
really bad. Look, I don't talk politics, but definitely there was everything going on. But I was little, so I didn't really understand it as much of the politics side of it. And it's always best for me to say, like, but the war doesn't, there's no one goes
Unscathed.
well, absolutely unharmed or uninjured. It affects you in many ways, doesn't it?
Was the convent largely unaffected by it? Were you?
Well, we were away in the mountains, yes. It was unaffected, but, it affected your supply of food, your supply of other, amenities. So there's things that you just still need as a convent. But we did, their faith, they live on very strong faith. So, we've learned to do that, to believe. Here you go, you believe. I believe in certain things for me, and I believe that I'm in control of my mind. Yes.
Would you call yourself a Catholic? Catholic convent, I guess.
No, actually, I'm Orthodox. But I did grow the convent was Catholic, but I'm Orthodox, definitely. Which is worse. It's an eye for an eye. You know what I mean?
Were you still in touch with your family and stuff while you were there?
Well, no, you couldn't communication because my mum and my siblings were down in the city, which is Beirut. I was up in the convent. So, yeah, that's what I'm saying to you. Even loved ones, they used to visit you. You can't visit you because it's the war. So it's very scary. But then there was once I actually went on a holiday and then it just blew up. Shit hit the fan in Beirut. So we were in shelter right beneath these buildings for like about 6-7 weeks with lots of people because it's sort of like apartments sort of living, you know what I mean? So under the apartments, right under sort of about 3 or 4 levels under, you've got shelters, and that's where majority of the buildings all sort of, people come together. It's amazing. It's like our floods here, when we flood here or some disaster, they do come together. It's incredible. You could be fighting and belting each other, but then in the hardest time, they come together. You know what I mean? So that was really good. That was good to see and good to learn, We've lived on minimum, so I love that. I've lived right at the bottom and you come up. You know what I mean? Yeah. I love that.
Gives you perspective on all the walks of life.
Of course. It doesn't change me. It's me, you know what I mean? But definitely,
And what happened to get out of there? It all calmed down?
Well, when we left, the actual shelter and came up, actually, to see the sun, because it was just light underneath, dark, and we were all staying, like probably about 150 people all on mattresses, and we shared food, but that's, you sort of take, we came back out and there was no roof on our house because we lived in the sort of apartment, so we were the last level, and you actually can sit and there was no roof. We had to stay like that, so we basically, it's really hard for months. but I went back to the convent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So
So
this
it
was
was
your mum's
easier
house?
for mum. Yeah, my mum.
Yeah. And what's the age difference with your siblings?
Okay, so we have an older sister who's passed, and I've got a brother. Then
Just pull it to you.
well, I've got an older sister, then my brother, then myself, and then the younger one. So there's about 2 years between each one, 2-3 years. That's it. Nothing much. Yeah.
So what were they doing down in the city when all this was going on?
They were
older
different
two?
because the oldest two sort of, it's a boy and a girl, so they knew. They knew sort of, they're self-sufficient. But the boy, we just got out of Lebanon before he turned 18. So then he would have had to go to the army. So we just got our visas to Australia. I arrived in Australia in 1979, 19th of May. And I went straight out west to Dalby. And I couldn't speak a word of English. You can't shut me up. But, couldn't speak a word of English.
In Dalby?
Dalby, mate.
What the fuck? How'd you manage that?
I'm telling you, and I'm one that I don't support bush, and I tell you that was bush. Like it was...
You don't support the bush?
The bush.
Not George Bush, the bush.
The bush. But do you know what I mean? It was a culture shock.
Yeah.
Right, you go from being in a convent to a full-on war zone to coming to Australia, where it's like another culture shock of how they live, how I lived. It's not the same, do you know what I mean? So you have to sort of adjust. It is a culture shock.
So you were 15?
Yes.
And your dad brought you over?
Yes.
So you moved to Dalby with your dad?
Yes, he was a hairdresser.
Oh, true. And your 3 siblings all came
Yeah, because he was a famous hairdresser in Lebanon, so he had shops everywhere. And he used to work in Saudi Arabia and Paris, so he had a salon. But when the war hit, him and his brother just came out to Australia because most of our family here, they're into the Long Reach. They're all over Australia, but they're very well known for food and hairdressing as well. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Family trait.
It is a family trade, and I perfected it. I took it that another notch.
Yeah. You passed it on to your daughter?
No, I didn't. My daughter's not. She's a psychologist.
Oh, she?
Yes, and she's got other little businesses on the side. So it's very ambitious like me. I like to,
She wanted
me, a finger in every pie. If I can do it, I'll make it happen.
She wanted to know how to handle you, so she went and got a degree in psychology.
My God, no, mate. My daughter, it skips a generation. My daughter's a different, she's so placid, so calm, yeah. And people sort of wonder, wow, the dynamic is so different. What skips a generation? You know what I mean?
So your mum and dad moved out to Dalby.
Yes.
With the 6 of you. And so you just kept to yourselves because you couldn't speak English?
Well, the other two, the oldest ones, could speak English. I couldn't speak English. So I used to go to the corner shop with a piece of paper to buy chips or something. And then, you go to school and you learn, and then... You learn. It's amazing. It's amazing what the human mind does and the situations. You know what I mean? So for me, it's all about, they go, is there any war? What happens after war? It's creation, isn't it? Unknown. So there you go. That's what shapes you, all those experiences, and then you bring it here and. So it all sort of goes together, isn't it?
So what'd you do when you were 15, grade 10, grade 10-ish?
Went to school, and I was really taken back because I was in a school with boys as well. The convent was all girls, do you know what I mean? So that was a bit of a shock. Do you know what I mean? Another thing I want to tell you, the funniest thing is most of these... You come here, and because back then you're not even allowed to shave your legs till you're 18. That's the thing back when I was growing up. Oh, yeah. So you come to Dalby, and I was thinking, oh my God. I mean, I'm 99.9% hair. I'm like Alf. Everybody's got their legs shaved and not mine. Do you know what I mean? It's stuff that. And then you go swimming. That was another experience. You put on your swimsuit and, my God, you got sideburns. And you think, what's going on here? What are these people not like me? So there's the culture shock. No, but that's important because as a child, 15, no one tells you that. And those girls and a few of the girls that I've met there, they actually... said, it doesn't matter if your dad, don't tell your parents, but, they help you. See, things differently that the nuns never taught you. When I wasn't at home, I was with the nuns. So it's good to learn. So that was good, yeah. Free!
So you bought a razor and streamlined yourself?
Mate, it was a fucking lawnmower all the way. Do you know what I mean? Jesus, gorillas in the mist that was in Dolby. Jesus, we got to get out of there. Yeah.
And did you make friends with locals?
I always make friends.
Yeah. Language barrier wasn't too much of an issue?
No, because, they found it funny because the first word I learned was fuck. They used to tell me to say that to teachers. So that was their amusement. Do you know what I mean? My nickname was Woggy. I didn't even know what that meant. So I was answering to it till 5 years later when I learned. I went, oi, like, cut it out. Do you know what I mean? But that was an amusement, but it was all done. People say, oh, that's cruel. No, it wasn't cruel. It was fun. I'd do it. That's what I did in the convent, the cheekiness. But it's all about fun. It's part of growing up.
Banter.
But there's so many great friends and I still remember them. Do you know what I mean? And few of them, not long ago, I was on the radio interview and I was saying to one of them that, there was one guy, I'll never forget his name, and I did say it, and he tormented me in science class. And I hopped off the radio, and I promise you within half an hour I had this on social media, this text, I'm really, really sorry, I just heard you. Like I didn't mean it. I said, relax. It's all cool, it's just how it goes.
So did you start working out there, or did you get into your dad taught you how to hairdress? Or?
Well, yes, because, I go to school and then we have homework and, you cook and you clean. I'm a brilliant cook, let me tell you. I'm overqualified in that department. I am. But you just sort of, you go just a normal kid. You got to prepare dinner and help and do the dishes, all these things. But then you get your school holidays, and then my dad used to have me working in the school holidays. And of course, we're Lebanese, we don't pay our kids, so I never got paid. And I got sacked. How's that? He even sacked me. Do you know why? Because I was just, I'm very outgoing and very, he goes, no, you won't make it in the industry. I said, watch me, I'll be number one.
In hair?
You better.
Yeah, right. What were you doing for him? Sweeping up and stuff? Or?
Yeah, he wouldn't. No, I do. I was doing hair, but wasn't cutting. But he wouldn't let me. But I knew I could do so many things. But look, with our culture, and remember back then, things have changed, and we've all sort of grown. We've all learned. You know what I'm saying? Back then, 1960s, things weren't this developed and not the knowledge. So you grow up in a culture, and that culture was all about the boy is number one, the girls belong in the kitchen and helping. They don't give women a lot of opportunity to succeed over that. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that was just the mentality. But of course it changed when we came here. And of course, my dad was very proud. And of course, it's like, no, it's not the boy, it's the girl, So definitely I was a favourite in the family.
Oh, yeah? I was going to say, were the two boys the favourites then? And
No, it was one boy and three girls. He's a calm one. He's a calm, very placid. Yeah.
Who was the one that was still living over in Beirut? That was
my sister. She's part of the government. She used to work for the government over there.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Does the conflicts and stuff these days bring up any memories from your childhood? And
No, not really. And I'm on my way there to the Middle East. I'm so excited. You're going to see it all on my social media. Yeah, I've got a bit of business there and definitely having a good time. You know what I mean? I'm going to party really hard. Like it's 1990. I remember that. Definitely.
When you going there?
Soon, very soon. The next 6 weeks.
Fucking be careful.
What to be careful about?
Well, it's pretty volatile over there.
No, it's not volatile. tactile. That's the best part, that you can see it. Who told you it's very? It's not. It's not even part of what's happening. It's on the border. It's far away. It's still normal. Like it's amazing how people have adjusted, their lives adjusted to it. And it does affect some people. So I'm very mindful of that. And I'm very mindful when I go there. I always pick up, you can see they've some people have been affected emotionally, mentally, and that saddens me. You know what I mean? Because you can do anything in life. Well, it's like a millionaire. He has to go down before he goes back up again. It's okay. You know what I mean? That's the best part, is to see how they've come out of what and have done something and succeeded in life. I love seeing that.
Right. I don't know. It's a very different mindset.
100%.
If they were dropping bombs down in Byron Bay, I'd probably be I reckon I'd be shitting myself on a daily basis.
But that's what we have here, that we're so blessed in Australia, that this is the sort of country, and that's, again, it's how you've grown up. But majority of the people of Lebanon didn't choose to be in the war. I didn't choose to be in the war. No one chose to go through this hard times and lose loved ones and get affected. I mean, some people are living in disability, and that's sad. That's what saddens me, is the system. I love to put a system in there, like the system for health, system for elderly people, for nursing homes. I love to do that. I love to do something, but until this country has some form of strong, government, then you can't. You got to put in place, it's almost like a step by step. You got to have rules and some form of. They don't even have lights. Well, they've got them, but they don't work. Each to their own. Go, mate. Like, wow, it's scary to drive. That is scary for me. There, to drive. Yeah.
Less road rules, like in Asia. Just a free for all.
I would never drive in Asia. No way. I'm flat out being on foot in Asia. It's full on. I've travelled, all over Asia, Korea, China, Hong Kong. I love all of those places, but Vietnam. But it is that's a different level. Imagine having it's such a small country, so many people. There's more cars than people. That's the funny part about it. So, in a small country, it could take you 4 hours to get from the airport somewhere. It's like, what? We're almost in Byron Bay, for halfway down New South Wales if we're to drive like that. But this is a small, little.
Yeah. We're pretty lucky with the expanse.
We are.
So when did you come to Brisbane, or when did you leave Dalby?
I left Dalby probably about 21, 22 to sort of get into my apprenticeship, and I came to Brisbane, and I started managing a salon, and then I went on my own, and it was good.
After not long?
No, not long,
So
3. But I've always, you always have respect to the people, the hand that feeds you. That's something I've learned. Yeah, I love that. I love to have. I believe in loyalty. I'm very loyal, as you know. I'm very loyal, and I've my friends. I have their back, but slap me once and that's it. You're gone. Out.
Yeah, you get the media after them.
Yeah. Get the cameras ready. Let's roll. Let's show who you really are. You want a show? Let's get a show. We'll give you a show.
The tow truck
The
drivers.
tow trucks.
Yeah,
that was good. Remember that? Well, the law changed, so there you go. That was very good. Changing the law to tow trucks, because they weren't very
single-handedly.
I mean, there you go. There's men. Don't you think that was aggressive?
The tow truck drivers.
Absolutely.
Yeah, of course.
It was very unlawful, and there was no law in place. And
it was bullying,
coercive control, and they just thought, here's this hairdresser. She's a nobody. Sit her down. Let's just slap her around. It's like, sorry, buddy, it's my building. I mean, that's the most ironic about that. I own the building, and they were doing that. So, see. Yeah. There's a will, there's a way. I took it on and I changed it, and I love that.
Look up Fucking look up the tow truck reform of like 10 years ago and you'll see.
No, it wasn't 10 years. It was 2019, the law changed. I changed the law for the tow trucks for Queensland.
2019, was that all?
2019.
I thought it was longer than that.
No. Oh, they will remember me for life, those boys. We put the system in place and body corporate.
Got some hidden cameras and shit. And
well, you know what it's like, ruin their lives. Yeah, current affair, 60 Minutes, I think. Government. Oh, well, you saw that, you know, police commissioner, they should do that. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah. I own the building. Are you joking me? You think that you're just going to come and take my building off me? Over my dead body, mate.
Yeah, they come and take your cars off
I told them, I said, you might win a few, I said, you might win a couple of battles, but I will win this war. I terrorised them for so long.
So where was your initial studio?
First one was Albert Street.
Oh, fuck, in the city.
In the city. And now it's the Metro, the new train station.
Oh, yep. How long were you there for?
7 years.
And where was
And then I shifted from Albert Street to Elizabeth Street. From Elizabeth Street, I went to South Bank. They actually, Mirvac, the building company, came, said, we're building this great lifestyle over in South Bank. We're looking for a great hairdresser that's going to make it work. And, of course, I'm a very well-known. I've got a great business, so I shifted it over there. And I was there 15 years. And then I bought my own building and shifted into my own building. And then I went through with the tow trucks, trying to do standovers in my building. Wrong girl. So that we sorted that out and that's finished. And then after the law was changed, I sold the building. And then of course, you know that I built my own place with the pandemic. I built my own retail space and I work from there and I do television, whatever comes my way, and it's good. But I'm a hustler. I hustle.
So what was the sort of breakthrough moment when you were working away? How did you make the transition from just cutting people's hair to working with celebrities and stuff?
Oh, well, every celebrity is a client, isn't it? And I guess when you front the camera, you want to have your best. So there's always, I guess when you understand television, understand what the camera does, then you know how to do hair. It's not like what you do on camera and in television, it's not exactly what you do in the salon. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the colour, you got to think of the colour because the camera picks up a different colour, right? The makeup, everything. So I just started having my reputation as a great hairdresser. And then one day, Gretel Colleen, who's a beautiful friend, they rang me up when she was doing Big Brother and I started off there. But I was working at Channel 10. I do all the newsreaders. And and till this day we still work with Sandra Sully. Worked with Melissa Downs for Channel 9. And it was really, really fun time. And these are just most beautiful people. And then another one was Georgina Lewis. She's a beautiful lady too. And these are just, they become your friends. I'll be honest, they're the most humble people I've ever met. Mm. And I guess from there, the most important part about television is building rapport, isn't it? And your mouth shut. And that's something I definitely do. You've got to respect people, and a lot of people get confused, you know. So loyalty is number one. And I really love them and I love my work and I protect them like they're almost my own kids. So I go to war if anyone touches those people, like, you know, I'll stay away.
So but, you just...
14 years with Big Brother and worked with everything. And then...
Basically you just were doing your job and then one of those guys...
I was doing my job with a lot of passion and a lot— that's what comes with what you do. And then I love what I do.
One of the newsreaders...
To me, my job is my life. It's not. It's my passion. I work to live. I don't live to work. You know what I'm saying? So I love just everything about. I love making people happy, and it's not just hair. People, it's, you know, I've got clients been coming to me 35, 40 years. So it's almost, well, it is marriage. I last more than some of the marriages. Do you know what I mean? And people say, oh my God, or hairdresser's a psychologist. Well, yeah, but we're not really good when it comes to giving ourselves a great advice. You know, sometimes we, like everybody else, but yeah, absolutely. You talk and you learn.
Yeah,
I learn from people's experiences, and I have clients that I do ring up, and I have clients that mentored me, men clients who are very successful in Australia. They've mentored me, and they are the proper life coaches, not like those rubbish that, you know, you see on social media. They're not, you know, these are proper life coaches that are on the ground. They drive you, and that's all they focus on. And yeah, it's good. It's good to find that personality, someone that's going to just accept it. And being such an outspoken person, and that there's a lot of people. I'm an easy target, and they want to pick on it. I don't care. Like, I'm used to it. Go for it, mate. Knock yourself out. But you do become an easy target because, you know, it's like, oh, well, you know her. She would say, no, like, it's, you know, perspective of people sometimes. But, yeah, no, you learn to sort of just go, see ya.
You're putting yourself out there. I guess what I was trying to get at is, you know, there are a dime a dozen, right? There's a fucking hair salon on every corner. So was it Gretel, Colleen and Big Brother that was your first sort of breakthrough into that sort of market?
I was in Channel, first of all, it was a newsreader, Channel 10 News.
Okay.
So I walked into Channel 10. And from there, because a lot of people think because like a show is appearing on, let's say, Channel 9 or Channel 7 or Channel 10, that means they do it. No, they don't. It's a production company. So then a production company that I work with separately than television approached me for Gretel, and then I went there to do 14 years. And from that, there's lots of things, every show you can think of I've worked with, and I love it. Yeah. Sit there and name. But the biggest long-standing 14 years in a row was Big Brother.
Yeah, right. So you're doing the
I did with him. I was there with Pamela Anderson, with Kyle Sanderland. I was there when Jackie O was there, Gretel, and a few others like that. I think Sonia Kruger too. She did, and then it went.
So those guys that were reading, that were sort of hosting it, not the people in the house.
Yes, I did do the people in the house. Yeah, I go in there. Do you remember there was once they had twin boys there? So because they didn't know what the difference is, I went in there and I had to cover my whole mask, right? Yeah, like I wear black like a ninja, and I had to colour his hair so you can see a bit of difference because the producers, because you had to tell them apart, yeah.
So of course.
And then we always go in there, you know, before they evict them, we go in there, do their hair. You guys don't see that, but we always dress in ninja, you know, and they sit there, they're so cheeky. They want to ask you questions, but of course you've got cameras everywhere.
Can't talk,
and you can't talk. So, yeah, you learn the tricks of the trade. And definitely, I enjoyed that, yeah. And I enjoyed behind the scenes, and I enjoyed I love the sound system. I love cameras. You learn how to position them. And you know what? Being in that experience sort of helps me a little bit. For me to, when I do a little bit, I mean, not an expert, but definitely social media, it does sort of get help, you know.
What was your first TV appearance?
Even when I was hairdressing, I was doing a show with the AFL. I was doing makeover show. There was a permanent show on Channel 9. I worked that, so I was in front of the camera back then, not just now. But I was more interviews, more always on the news, always doing something for hair. I've won over 550 competitions. I've travelled the world, but...
What about you being on TV? Like you're on that,
3 years,
your mum,
4
my
years,
dad or whatever?
4 years ago it started, yeah. And I thought, okay, let's do this. And But it's all about timing, isn't it? The time was right. And it was the right show. And I loved it because I've made so many connections and we're still friends.
Yeah, I see you guys on Instagram all the time.
Yeah. Mel, I love Mel. Christy, I love Michelle, and their kids are still, and Sammy. I love Neil. I love Darren. I mean, they all were beautiful. And Petula was on there, and the beautiful. They were all beautiful. I really do. Now, Heath, I better not forget anyone. Shane, oh my God, Shane. I love Shane too. He's funny. But yeah, and we've done.
You brought one of the kids to a training session one day.
Yeah, I remember that. That was Sam. Yeah, he's funny. He's hilarious. Sam, the Queen.
Yeah. Yeah. So That was a dating show. Your mum, my dad, or my dad, your mum?
My dad, my mum, your dad.
My mum, your dad.
That was a dating show. It's about connection. It's about, it wasn't like, it's no such thing as a dating show. It's all about connecting your mum, your dad. So kids actually nominate their parents. But what we didn't know is that the kids were in another house watching. And I think that was, to sit back now and see it was, it was very good entertainment because, the things we did as parents.
No one over there.
Yeah, but we had so much. It was phenomenal, like to have the connection we did between, like, regardless, none of us ended up with love, but regardless, it was a beautiful journey.
Oh, really? None of you's, no one stayed together?
But it doesn't matter.
You've got a bunch of friends, yeah.
We're all, absolutely. And the most important part is we all went there because we all felt there was something about us that wasn't accepted by somebody in our life or people. Yet every person accepted that, that what we call, it's not a mistake or a fault, but what we call is, people want to pick on you, you know what I mean? So they accepted everything, all your faults and the positive. That's what really is, to me. So thank you for the producers.
It's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
Well, I think I've always wondered with those sort of reality shows is, it was one hour a week for 6 weeks or whatever.
8 weeks.
8 weeks. So, but how long were you in the house for?
I was in the house for 2 weeks. We went in there. They finished it. We're supposed to be in there for 3, but remember, the cameras are rolling 24/7 and every minute. So we gave them everything and they thought, well, they've given us. And they tried, I think, at the end, everybody that came in were very nice to all the new ones, but you can see there was a bond and they thought, well, we can't. They tried, they put other people in there. They couldn't break the bonds. They thought, well, that's it. We've tested them. That's it. It's, it's a deal. That's it. This is it. So we finished it, but definitely they got a lot of footage, and there's, me, there's no editing. That's Carole,
There was one episode where you got a bit upset with the psychologist.
Yes.
Out in the courtyard.
Yes.
What about
I wasn't it wasn't upset. I guess, it's something that it did hurt me, it did affect me, it did shatter me. When I hate people that do coercive control. And I do say that word hate when it comes to that. It's something about me, my horns come out. Coercive control and bullying, I don't stand for that. I don't care who you are. I will take you on till the day I die. That is a no-no for me. So for me, I went through a bit of that. So I guess, I know who I am and some things happen in life, but to belittle or to really call each other names, that's full-on names. I thought that was really cruel. Yeah, cruelty. But, it made me stronger and look where I am because those people that did, mistreat me or hurt me with words, my work spoke volume on behalf of me. So for me, these people now praise me. There you go. So years later. So it's good. I believe in myself and that's it. Once me, if I say I'm going to do something, I do it. That's it. It's done. Well, it's just me because I won't take something on if I can't do it. That's you've known me a very long time. And absolutely, I don't go into deep water if I can't swim.
But love has been something that's evaded you throughout your life. Was one of the reasons for getting on that show, trying to find.
Well, it was fun. No, I wanted to go on that because I.
Oh, do you talk to that dude anymore? The one they matched you with?
No.
He's one of the ones that fell off.
Yes, he's fell off. Look, people you don't have to get on with them, but there's no hatred or anything like that. But we're adults. But definitely there's connection between the rest, and it still is. So for me, absolutely, I don't regret anything about it. People say, do you regret? And I go, no, because I'm comfortable of who I am. You know, people that know me say, this is her, we know her, like, and I'm comfortable who I am. I don't do anything that I regret doing. And who's anyone? Like, sorry.
You get any extra recognition in your life? People recognising you on the street or anything?
Oh, yeah. Well, Carole's recognised regardless because Carole's got a voice. But definitely, especially at the airport. Yeah, only actually recently I went to Port Douglas and I sat next to a girl and I swear I didn't even thought. And she goes to me, I really love you on My Mum, Your Dad. And I went, oh, my God, do you remember that? Like, oh, my God, they still like, do you know what I mean? So obviously I must have connected somewhere and I like that because for me, that's someone that doesn't forget me on a TV show. That means their personality is a bit like mine. You know what I'm saying? So, and fair enough. Do you know what I mean? You sort of go to the ones that you sort of feel connected to. Yeah. So, it's good. Yeah. But awesome. It's all good, yeah. But talking about TV, I mean, we've got a few things on. Did you just audition to Chris Hemsworth movie? Did you just audition? Did you just audition to do a movie?
I might have thrown my name in the hat.
Did you? Yeah, but that's good. And it's getting filmed at on the Gold Coast, correct?
Yeah. New Amazon movie with Chris Hemsworth.
Ooh, and it's all about veterans?
Not veterans. It's like a war movie, and they want to have veterans audition for the roles because they want more realism.
Well, it's true. That's what reality TV. A lot of people think, oh, reality star. You know what I mean? Like they're silly. No, we're not silly.
Well, they're saying there's like
we're there for our personalities. We're there because we bring something. Yeah. We bring something to the table. That's why we're reality.
Yeah. I guess on the same note.
Yeah.
We bring something to the table.
Of course you would. You've got experience in the Army and the Navy. So.
Yeah, understanding weapons and language, and they say if they, get in civilians to handle weapons and bark orders and stuff seems inauthentic. Yeah.
Yes, but you need people like that. Wow. Oh, my God. And who doesn't like a man in uniform? I love a man in uniform.
Which one's your favourite?
Oh, well, you never know. Maybe
the whites of the Navy, the blues of the Air Force.
I like a man.
Greens of the Army.
I like the uniform of the Lebanese Army. You like that?
You ever have a Lebanese love interest?
Well, we won't answer that, would we? You never know.
Not now. Have you ever?
No. I mean, the father of my ex is Lebanese.
Okay.
But he's not from Lebanon. He was born here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But you never know. Could be something on the horizon.
Oh, yeah. A little visit over to Lebanon.
Well, there you go. We go to Beirut. Oh, my God.
It's all coming unraveled.
You've never been Beiruted, have you? Sorry. I had to, you know me. Give me an opportunity and I jump.
Oh, God.
Oh, that was a good one, eh?
That is a good one.
What else?
The old, have you ever ridden a Harley before?
Yes, of course. But I wasn't riding it. I was on the back of it. I went for a charity on a...
That's my pickup line.
Yeah, it was really...
You want to?
Oh, my God. Okay. This podcast is going out of control. Harley. Oh, goodness.
You moved your salons to your house. You were training at my house when fucking COVID hit. You're like, this is a good idea. Save some overheads.
Well,
moved it
it's
into
one of the best things as a business. Yeah, absolutely. I built a retail space, and I think it's a great business move. Look, in life, things change, and pandemic changed the world, regardless of what you say, right? Everything became technology, so you got to change with the times. You can't stay the same because you can't grow. For me, I love to reinvent myself all the time. So I love doing that. So, yeah, definitely. And this allows me to go into the TV shows than being at home and working.
Not so many overheads and stuff. Yeah.
Absolutely. So your responsibility is, and it is massive overheads when you're paying $250,000 a year for just rent. You know what I mean? But, you know, my property is my property. But, yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely a smart move.
Absolutely smart. It doesn't take an Einstein to look at the overhead. You're saving $250,000 a year. Bingo.
Yeah.
They say money doesn't buy happiness. Oh, what a lot of crap. You know, it certainly buys you.
I'm pretty fucking happy on a jet ski, I'll tell you what.
That's what I mean. It certainly buys, it does help. Don't listen to anyone that tells you that money doesn't buy happiness. Bullshit. Bullshit. Because you know what? The first thing about anybody stressing, oh my God, I got to feed my kids, I don't have money, my kid needs a shoe, I don't have money. That is the worst. So don't say, oh, money doesn't buy happiness. No, sorry, mate. It gives you peace of mind. Would, you know, for anything, for food, something for your child, something to help a kid, medicine, whatever.
Yeah, 100%. I think that
and let's not forget
that comes from
Roberto Cavalli.
Who the fuck is that?
It's a designer. You wouldn't know it. I do. You don't.
You know.
You like that. Cavalli, baby.
You know, they wear Under Armour or sponsored shirts.
But that's okay. Sponsorship is great, and I love that.
Great, man.
Yeah.
You can sponsor me if you want. I'll put you on my shirt.
What are you going to put? Carole's Team or Life Member? What are you going to put? Tell me.
What do you mean? Core course.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, what about your training stuff? You were training with me for many years.
Many years. I remember we're going to the Suncorp and we're training there with all where the Broncos go.
You used to wear your pajamas.
Well, this is, what a
Peter
diva.
Alexander pajamas.
They were the best. Well, what do you expect? At 5 a.m,
You didn't train at 5. I don't get up at that time in the morning.
Yes, you do. 5:30. Everybody, all the cyclists, they still come to me and they say to me it was a 5:30 run that they used to do through the Suncorp Stadium, and I used to see them. Remember? Hi, remember? Maria, she still comes. She said to say hello. Yeah. So there you go. She goes, I miss seeing you there, right there, because we used to hear you. Yeah, so I've joined with Dundee, who's brilliant. You know that. You appreciate it because you're a brilliant trainer, and I needed somebody like that, you know, because I'm, you know, a special case. I need...
You're a lot to handle. Yeah.
Oh. So, it's been great. No, I don't win. But no. He drives me to the, hard. No, it's good. It's been good for me. It's definitely something I love and I enjoy, and I definitely won't give that up. You know me. You know me. I need to let go a bit of energy because I've got a lot of it.
No, you're doing well.
I do.
I've seen you on...
I'm telling you, this reformer is going off.
Yeah, you're killing it. Fucking, I've seen you on socials.
Well, you would know.
Smashing it.
I mean, yeah, but you would know. You know all that.
No, it's good. I'm glad you found something
Thank
you can dedicate yourself to.
Oh, but you know, it's everything you do in life, whether anything, you taught me that. You got to be active. You know, and you reach 45 and over, mate, you've got to be active because it's all about your bones and movements, isn't it?
That's 100% correct. If only everybody would adopt that. I'm too old.
Many.
I can't train. I'm too old.
But that's it. It's a mindset, isn't it? And this is what I mean. It's a mindset. It's what you do. It's a habit. It's what you know, I say that it's my mind. I'm in control. I'm in control of my mind. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's a habit and you just get rid of it.
You gave away your age before by telling what year you were born.
1965, and I'm very proud of my age.
Yes.
And no plastic surgery, which you know, majority of people that know me know that. No surgery for me.
You're looking great.
Eat your heart out. Only joking. Joke.
60 and, what do you say, 50 and fabulous? What's 60? 60 and...
30.
30?
Yeah, I'm 30 now. Wouldn't I be?
30 what?
It's the new 30s. The 60s is the new 30s.
30, Jesus,
Mate.
half of it.
In your 60s, this is something I will teach every woman at 60. You know, I've been taught, how do you keep a man happy?
Feed him. Fuck him.
You got to, you got to keep his balls empty, his stomach full, and your pink canoe
exactly
ready at all times.
That's what I said. Feed him and fuck him. Just because you got a little poem about it.
It's the canoe. It's not the, we don't say that. It's the canoe.
The pink canoe.
You like that?
Canoe.
Pink canoe ready at all times.
Exercise.
You got to have exercise, absolutely.
What else? Friends, family,
social
connections.
I'm so grateful. Sunshine. I like, you know me. I love the beach and the sunshine. I love sun, beach. It's where I'm more relaxed. Remember, I always say that. Just put me on an island somewhere, no phone, just would be perfect. Beautiful. It's the way the zen has to go.
Oh yeah, you like to zen?
Love all my zen. I love my
As soon as there's another body present now, you just light up.
I think that's, I think definitely feng shui and things like that is more important in life. For any life coaching, you should be zenning out, mate. Zenning.
Yeah, for sure. Fucking unplug. You're very much an extrovert.
Absolutely, I am. And I wouldn't change anything.
You still you
can't.
need to recharge with a bit of downtime though.
No, I've got more energy than anything.
No,
I
just
don't.
Go.
I actually go to sleep and I wake up on the run. You know, I wake up so excited. It's like, oh my God, another day. Go party, woo. Let's go.
A million miles an hour.
That's me.
So your mum and dad?
My mum and dad are passed.
Oh, they both have passed. You're still close with your other siblings?
Yes.
They're down in Melbourne though, aren't they?
No, my brother's here. I've got a sister down there, but you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Life's been good and I'm glad where I am now. This is my time now.
Yeah.
I looked after Mum for a very long time. That was pretty, that was a very intense years and you've learned a lot from that. You do learn a lot. So, you know.
Yeah, you were looking after her when she was on her final legs.
Yeah, for 8 years, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. And in between I did shows and everything and then come back and,
it's tough.
It's fun. It's really good because the best part about dementia is they don't know if you're missing for 2 weeks, you know what I mean? That was the thing that used to give me peace if I'm doing a TV show because, you know, I'm supporting her so I still need it. So that was really good.
Yeah.
That gives me a bit of peace of mind, you know what I mean? You know,
Do you get your sorry, go.
With my other siblings, they couldn't accept the process of dementia. Being a permanent volunteer in a nursing home, for me, I was a permanent. Believe me, it's very confronting. But because I think I was there every day, I think that you can see it. So, but if you don't see it and you see your parents once every couple of months, there was a shock to the system. It's like, shit, where's my mum? You know, but I think when you go and experience it day by day with your loved ones, you a bit more acceptance of the process, and it doesn't at first it's definitely emotional, but then you just become like little kids. The role changes, doesn't it? No one teaches you that. You look after your parent. No one teaches you that part of it, but the role does definitely reverse.
Yeah. Did you or do you get your daughter into the Lebanese culture and stuff?
She's very much into the whole culture.
She speaks Lebanese?
Yes, and her both grandparents had a lot to do with her, you know, because I worked, remember, travelling to all over the world with my work prior, you know, so yeah, absolutely. I needed someone my mum and her other grandma, and they're beautiful family.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, still very, very close, and I love that. Great French. Yes, absolutely. It's all about the child, really. It's not about myself or my ex-partner. It's about the happiness of your children. That's happiness, is to provide a safe environment. Whether you're together, divorced, doesn't matter. As long as it's a safe environment and a happy environment, a child is good. But to be in a house where you both parents aren't happy, well, of course they're going to feel the tension. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's definitely better to have two happy homes than one unhappy one.
100%. 100%.
Yeah, for sure. You taking her over to Lebanon with you?
She's over there now, actually.
Oh, is she?
She's over there now. No, I'm going by myself.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm so looking forward to it in every way.
Nice. What have you got coming up? Any big events or anything with your work?
Yes, I've got Fashion Festival in August, and then I've got a few other things in September, and overseas as well, all before Christmas. And I'm helping into my girlfriend overseas. Her name is Sylvie, and
the one from the convent.
The one from the convent. Herself and a very good friend of mine called Art. He's from Jordan. So I produced a song, so I'm going to go over there for the launch of it. And then there's a beautiful poet. His name is Jabal. He's a brilliant composer and writes songs. So, a few little things to do. Yeah, a bit of business. But, yeah, I'm really excited, definitely. Can't wait. Oh, I'm so excited.
Do you find the Lebanese comedy stuff funny, like the Wog Boys and stuff?
Oh, no, not the Wog Boys here. They're idiots. Sorry. I'm sorry. But see, the Wog Boys are Greek. They're not all... there's different humour. The Greek humour is different than Lebanese humour. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? So it's just that bit of difference. So, yeah, ours is a bit funnier.
That's how I met you, actually, with the Greek dude. What was his name?
Manos.
Manos, that's right.
You remember that? He'll be listening to us. Manos, big shout out to you.
Yeah, that's how Manos.
Remember that? We used to come. Oh, my God. He's so funny. He's a great man.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
Very good dude.
Did you ever have any trouble with that, being Lebanese? Any bullying and stuff with Australians?
Look, well, as I said to you, my nickname was Woggy, and I didn't know that. But that's it. But there was a little bit of bullying. You know what I mean? A few name calling, but lucky for them, not for me, lucky for them that I didn't understand it. There goes a table or a chair. You know me, I don't hesitate. I go to war hard. Don't knock. Best to stay away. Yeah.
Don't poke the ball.
But no, look, I still to this day get people who want to knock you. You know what I'm saying? Like, people say, oh, they're only jealous. It's not jealousy. I just think it's uneducated people. They're silly. They want to pick on you, or, they don't even know what Google is. You know what I mean? They want to Google my name and you see things. You should read them to understand them. Do you know what I mean? But silly is not something that goes with Carole. Carole, and you can say, Cyclone. That definitely rhymes with my name. You see?
Cyclone Carole.
Or, as I say, I'm the biggest C of them all. You like that?
I've always said I think that's one of the things that the celebrities like about you, is that you're so fucking unfiltered, whereas they're very
I'm
very reserved.
No, I'm real. I'm real. I don't pretend. But I'm real.
That's unfiltered.
Whoever stands there and goes, I see something, I think, oh my God. A camera speaks 1,000 words, so is a photo. So I'm very well trained for the eye and, what I hear. And I look at them and I think that's just so negative. Like, there's nothing positive about this person, whether it's a male or female. Do you know what I mean? So for me, it just speaks. It's sad to see what's going on out there. It really is sad. But for me, No, I call a spade and I don't change because I don't have anything to filter. And you know me, I'm a marketing machine. You want marketing? I'll give you marketing.
That's why people love you.
That's right. I can market. And that's the bit that most people don't, I mean, here in Australia they do, but definitely marketing. Bingo. I'll give you a story. Watch the story go off for ages.
Cool. Anything else you want to mention?
No, I just want to wish everyone over in Lebanon the very best in every way. And I'll see you soon. I can't wait. Get your dancing shoes on. I'm about to rock Beirut.
Nice. Enjoy.
Thanks. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Thanks for coming.
Thank you for having me.